about third down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered, uses his legs for not only a first down, but a touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. Here's the target, and it's complete. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. The Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks an open space. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Santos. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Oh, he makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. And he'll drop back here on third down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good, right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it that time. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass. It's Foster. It's an out route. The catch made. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. That'll cost the offense 5. Alabama needing this 4th down conversion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, for this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Foster. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at the 17. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. On the move now. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. A pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. Tackle after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense really clicking. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks free with tremendous toughness here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
This is why this quarterback goes to this tight end. His size and his athletic ability. The soft hands to make the catch, but Chris, this is what separates him from other tight ends in the country. Look at him after the catch, breaking tackles and picking up more yardage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The shotgun running play call. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
He keeps it himself.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Pulls it in. It's Daniel. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. A play action, looking to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he drops it. Can you believe it? And the Razorbacks will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Here comes a handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Foster. The receiver grabs it. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down. Looking to throw the football. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And the defense joins the scoring. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. first and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They bring him down after a short return with the and the 26-yard line is huge.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Santos. Touchdown, Arkansas. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Foster. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The offense really clicking here. On first and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. Wants to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. If it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. He escapes the pocket. He throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on third down. And now a fourth down decision coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Pressure is coming. Oh, it's a sack. The defense rises up with a fourth and goal stop.
Instead of getting points here and going to the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. Looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Looking to pass here on second down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Razorbacks will bring their punt team onto the field. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And here's the return now from midfield. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on fourth down. What can they do here? To the air, it's Foster. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He's got it in the open. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line. Alabama now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Great connection there for 6 points.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion, and they put 6 more on the board.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. He's going to hand this off. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick this away to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's Foster. Short pass finds the tight end. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback.
The QB throws his third of the day. Not much on the return there, but the gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Quarterback keeps the football. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Makes the catch, but the defense breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the completion made. They make the tackle, but nice game. Sets them up 1st down at the 14.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He'll hand it off. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get...
Touchdown, Razorbacks! They come roaring back now. Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He's swarmed by the defense.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one had an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first.
A deep shot to the left side. Tried to catch the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. It looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to throw. It's Foster. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player. But
wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Arkansas. The defense contributes 6 points.
Offense. I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense is not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. And here's the return from inside the 5. What a stiff one. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. The incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And this time it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Gets the ball off as he's hit.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. And this pass is caught. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Moves out of the pocket. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The defense has it. Off and running.
Oh, man. The rain into... like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. And it's a long-distance house play. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Extra point puts him up 9 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. His offense coming back onto the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down the scoreboard now. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Crosses the 35. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Caught by the receiver. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To throw, it's Foster. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
This time it's complete. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he stopped just short, down at the 2. Excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Bama. This offense is still clicking. They're setting out to try the PAT.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And he takes this from inside 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. And here's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That pass is caught. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And the Razorbacks will bring their punt team on the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time today. He'll field it close to the 50. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. receiver in motion now. Looking downfield. It's Foster. The pass is caught. They stop him, but it's a first down. The offense going with the hurry out.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The back's got it. He's not going to get there. The defense. Is up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Grab down the middle. It's Santos. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass complete. It's second down now. Leaning on the run game here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Trying to convert with a sneak.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He's going to try to return the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. A classic finish developing here, and a chance to take the lead right here on this possession. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking right, this one caught. He has first down yardage at the 46. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. To throw, it's Foster. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looking to chuck it again. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38. They'll run it from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fix on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. And he runs out of bounds after a good scramble to pick up the first down yardage and stop the clock here.
Well, that's a great run here by this quarterback to get the first down, gets out of bounds to save himself. It's a critical drive here late in this game. Let's see how this thing's going to end.
And it's caught. Timeout call by the defense. They go to the sideline, try to adjust. It's their first timeout.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
zone stop. Dump off caught by the running back. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment for this important play. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Toss play to the outside. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. They got a nice game.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, tied. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First down. They're going to throw the football. He pulls in the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. They move the 6th. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Lets it go on the move. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to